What's up, guys? This is Daniel with Midnight Movie Trash, and I'm here with
Dana DeLorenzo.
Dana. How are you enjoying the second day of Big Tech's TerraCon?
Man, I'm having the time of my life. I love doing these cons because these fans, horror fans, are the best fans of any franchise, and I mean that. No offense to other fans of other franchises, but man, horror fans are just, they're so passionate, they're so fun, and it's all walks of life. I have met everybody, like every kind of relationship who watched our show together comes and watches horror, from grandmothers to grandsons to brothers and sisters, young, old, and I just love it, and it's keeps the show alive for me, keeps Kelly alive for me, my character, and so it's really just a love fest, to be honest.
Let me ask you about Ash vs. Evil Dead. How was it when you found out you were going to work with Bruce Campbell and be a part of this iconic horror franchise?
I mean, I think I'm surprised. I probably flatlined for a few minutes because I definitely, when I got the call, I just collapsed on the floor, like laughing, crying. Like I could not believe that of all the rejections and all the, misses, that this is the one I got to do. And with him, and like I was a fan of it already. And it was magnificent. Like I still think of when I got to see that moment while I was in the scene, that moment where we're standing behind him at the end of the pilot that Sam Raimi directed, and we're in the trailer, in the Airstream, and Pablo says, "How do you feel?" And he says, "Groovy." I still get chills thinking of that. Like that was one of those moments where I was hyper aware of it. So I'm so grateful for him. He's exactly as you hope he would be, only even better. And I'm always gonna be grateful that he taught us how to fight.
Any memorable moments with Bruce during filming?
Oh, I mean, every day. I almost swore. Every day. Yeah, I mean, that is probably the most memorable, I would say, that very first one. But then, like, especially when it was him and Ted Raimi, which was a lot of season 2, which was my favorite season in general, and also him and Lucy, and I mean, really, him by himself or him with anybody else that he's had a history with, and Lee Majors. It was like watching a show within a show.
Yeah.
Because then, in between, I mean, we didn't really screw around. We didn't have much time, but in between takes, especially him and Ted, would just make us howl with laughter. And but also one of my favorite moments, I would say, is when they made a Shemp's beer can, and I was in the car with him. It was just him and I, and he was. Me and him, and he was just reading. He had just seen what the art department had put on the back, because they actually put the whole history, things that the audience never sees, by the way. Kudos to art department. And he was just laughing, reading it out loud. I've posted it. That was a special moment. The Shemp's beer was great.
Any projects you got going on that you can talk about?
Don't know when it's coming out. Indie film. I think it's coming out sometime in the next year or two, but I can tell you the name. It's called In Spite of Ourselves, and it's fantastic, and it's comedy, and it's based on a true story, and I'm very excited for people to see it.
Awesome. One final question. Where can they find you on social media?
Da-na-na. There you go, all at the bottom. Dana DeLorenzo official, or I'm Dana DeLorenzo on all the other ones in Blue Sky and Threads.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Midnight Movie Trash, baby.
This is Daniel with Midnight Movie Trash. See ya.
Banana.